sticking around so late, but I promise I'll let you go after this one. Well, I think there's a curfew, but we'll just do what we can. Just wanted to
Jameson!
spend a second to talk to you real quick about something, about this tour. I'm not trying to get all sappy on you, I just like to end it on this note because it kind of makes a big difference for me, because I wanted to do this tour based on a list of songs that my dad always told me were his favorite ones, and of course a lot of songs. And of course a lot of other songs that I actually didn't get a chance to play and I wrote about it, and so we got to play some of those too. So if you ever got a chance to know Big Butch, he was an awesome dude. He was a big, hard-headed Southern motherfucker. He was a tough one to tame. He was a tough tiger. I ended up, talking about all that stuff earlier about being in getting in a rock band and growing my hair long and all that when I was 15 or 16 years old. But that shit, can we leave that thing off, whatever that is? I'd love to leave it off because it's loud as fuck. Just unplug it. I think it's some sort of like Spinal Tap fog machine. I can't hear myself think with it. God, this song is fucking awesome. So, thanks, buddy. He was really not really excited about me being in the rock band at first. He was very, very bummed because I think he wanted me to, maybe go to college or do whatever he didn't do because he failed in high school. He didn't do very good at it, and he went on to go in the Navy, and then he got out of that, and he ended up basically, working a job for Southern Bell, which was AT&T back in the day, and he, just basically raised 3 kids, and him and my mom worked as hard as they could, just put food on the table for us. And I think he just didn't want to see his boy like amount to nothing, and to him, growing up in a small town in North Georgia, mountains, he didn't really know outside of that what you do, except get a real job and make some money, have a family, and the end. And so I said, Dad, I'm not going to do that. And I said, I'm not going to take your money to go to college because I don't want to go to college. I want to move out to LA. This was back a long time ago, and when there wasn't really much going on in Atlanta or anything close by for rock and roll, so I moved out there, and he was kind of nervous about it. And when I got my first record deal, which I moved out there and didn't ask him for a dime, and I ended up, being able to buy my own macaroni and cheese from $5 for $1, generic brand. And I never asked him for anything, so he was pretty psyched that I was able to start making a living at it. So, he went from this tough, like blue collar, kind of like, insensitive dude to being pretty, excited about what I was doing. And so he started showing up at my shows, and we started cultivating a relationship that we missed out on in my teens because we went through that whole funky dad thing that you should go through. So, which is pretty cliche, but we did. And so, cut to many years later, and I'm still just touring in a van, playing wherever I can, at any bar I can get into with my band, playing for $100 a night, and he's kind of standing there in the corner watching, pretty excited about it, and knowing I'm not really making a living, but when I just remember the day, and I remember it clear as day, I remember my dad looking at me and saying, he said, man, you really love your job, don't you? And I just remember saying, well, it's not a job, Dad. I've barely made $3,000 this year, so he said, yeah, but you love your job. And I don't know if that meant that maybe he didn't love his, but he thought this light bulb went off in his head and said, maybe I should be doing what I want to do, So he quit his job. He retired from AT&T after 27 years, and he went on the road selling merchandise for my band. Anywhere we could, play, anywhere in the Southeast, he would show up and sit in the back and flirt with girls, because that's what he did. And I just remember sitting there on the floor of like a shitty Motel 6 or something, counting whatever little bit of money we had from merchandise and slamming shitty beer and having the best time. So, he got pancreatic cancer, which is pretty quick once you get it. I knew he wasn't doing good, so I went back to Atlanta for what would be the last time, and sat there with him bedside. And this is the last song.